Spiral dynamics, stage beige. This is what you should know about stage beige. And if you haven't heard of spiral dynamics, watch this video first. This one will be heavily based on that. So spiral dynamics is a model that describes how identities' values evolve. When our identities are just developing, when we're just a baby or a toddler, we're at the first stage of spiral dynamics, stage beige. There's barely any concept of self. It's purely controlled by the body and one's instincts. For example, a baby only has food in mind. It screams when it's hungry. Or take an animal, for example. Animals only focus on getting their basic survival needs met. Food, sex, shelter, etc. And other examples of stage beige would be homeless people desperately trying to survive their day, early Homo sapiens before we started living in tribes, senile elderly or elderly with severe Alzheimer's, some very mentally ill people, and starving masses, for example in Africa. They're all examples of stage beige. There's no concept or regard for other beings. And there's no social needs either. One is completely unconscious. There's no thinking or self involved. Everything's very automatic. One automatically does what one has to survive the next day. So then, how do you deal with stage beige? The proper way to deal with stage beige is to help them survive. Think, how would you deal with a starving dog on the street? It needs its physiological needs met. It needs food and water and shelter. You have to solve their basic needs. And the same with homeless people. You can't just give them money or a job. You first have to solve their basic needs. They need food, water, a place to sleep, before they can move on to the next level of spiral dynamics. Stay tuned for the next video where I'll be discussing stage purple, the tribal stage. If you're watching this in the future, you can watch that video right here. Out.